Well, hi everyone, I'm meteorologist J.D. Rudd. Thank you for checking out the 41 Action News weather video blog on this Saturday evening. Appreciate you watching this. We'll keep this relatively short, talking about what's going to happen the next couple of days, especially next week, as we look to go more into a July-like pattern. Sent out some information the last couple of days where we are on rainfall for the month. We are closing in on 8 inches at KCI. Some areas, though, are still lagging, mainly south of I-70 into some areas east of I-70. You're looking at the radar picture here. As of about 4:15 this afternoon, no rain, no thunderstorms headed our way. We'll continue to watch, though, this radar picture for something new to try and develop. Now, farther upstream, you can kind of see here the Dakotas, they are having quite the day. The blue box indicates a severe thunderstorm watch. The yellow boxes are various severe thunderstorm warnings. To add in the composite radar view, there you see what's happening right now in those areas. And again, it's kind of their turn for severe weather, typically in June and July. That's when parts of the Dakotas and Minnesota get their active weather. So they're having it for the time being. For us, it looks pretty dry by and large over the next 7 to 10 days, with a few small exceptions to that as we go through this forecast package. Let's take a look at a couple different things here, get a little bit nerdy for you. Let's look at the visible satellite picture right now. This is always one of my favorite things to look at. Tells so many stories, especially here in sections of the northern plains there through North Dakota. You can kind of see a little fine line developing through there, and then the explosion of these showers and thunderstorms. Let's bring this a little bit down farther south to our area. Show you what's happening. Looks like just some heat of the day, kind of cumulus cloud cover dotting the area. See all that? Just kind of those popcorn cumulus clouds here and there. Nothing looks to be growing too concerning at all. No outflow boundaries, no fine lines, no overshooting tops, nothing else that catches my attention. But nonetheless, we'll keep eyes on that radar picture in the event something does decide to change. Let's also switch this up. I'm going to show you the water vapor. And when we show you the water vapor, we're looking at, for pieces of energy in the atmosphere. Let me switch this over. This is usually a good indicator of where you've got storm systems coming in. And let's make this a little bit easier to see. So again, this is the water vapor. To disregard the fact it says visible satellite, it is water vapor. Last 12 hours, nothing of real note looks to be standing out to me. Let's see if we can make this look a little bit better. Let's see if we can enhance that at all. Let's look at, okay, there's clouds and radar together. Nothing that stands out of note. This is me just doing some analysis on the fly here, and again, nothing really seems to stick out. So, no major storm systems coming our way. There is a small chance for a stray shower to pop up between about midnight tonight and dawn tomorrow morning. It would be isolated if it does, in fact, get going. For those making plans this evening, let me show you that evening forecast. Here's what to expect hour by hour. Temperatures should be in the 80s tonight. It will be a little bit on the humid side, so kind of plan accordingly. I think the overnight lows tonight will wind up being a little warmer in the last couple of nights, with many of us falling down into about the middle 70s. To give you a peace of mind idea of what the computer forecast models are doing, here is our PowerCast computer forecast model. Run you through the evening, overnight tonight, into tomorrow morning. It picks up on no rain whatsoever. It does, if you look closely, you can see the south wind there turning a little breezy by tomorrow afternoon as those white lines increase and move a little bit faster. So tomorrow could be a breezy afternoon. Looks to be on the sunny side. Maybe a few afternoon high clouds here and there. Some puffy cumulus clouds may billow up in the afternoon. But as it stands right now, forecast model is not generating any showers and thunderstorms, at least in our coverage area for Sunday. We will still maintain about a 20% chance, though, just because we've been in this pattern where something seems to pop up every so often, so we can't rule that out completely. Let's take a little bit farther of a look ahead. Had some fun today, so you might see this once or twice. Here's our looking ahead forecast for you. And what I've done, I've created the forecast wheel. We're spinning this thing up. We're getting a good spin. Where do you think it's going to stop? There are options. Hot, 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 hot. There's a cool in there. So where do you think we're going to be for next week? Come on, wheel. Give us something good. Maybe cool? Maybe cool? No, it's going to be hot. It is July. It's going to be nothing but heat for next week. We're talking heat index values well over 100 degrees. Here's kind of how I see things right now based on the latest forecast guidance. The heat's going to build back in starting tomorrow. We're talking highs at least in the low 90s, if not the mid to upper 90s. Heat index values well over 100 degrees for next week, and the overall chance for rain right now is looking plenty low. Also, those dew points going up, that's a factor into that heat index. Take a look here. All the way through next week, we should be around 70 or better. That's kind of that thicker air. Keep in mind, when it comes to the comfortability, if you will, comfortability, is that the word I'm looking for? In terms of dew point, anything over 70 is kind of that yuck category, or 75 is that ugh. That thick air makes it oppressive and hard to breathe even. I don't think we'll make it to the 80s right now for dew points next week, but nonetheless, it is still going to be on the hot and humid side. I think heat index values for next week anywhere from 105 to 115 degrees across Kansas and Missouri. Notice here the pink colors indicating just how warm it may be as that hot air settles its way back in. That's just my interpretation of things to give you a little bit of an idea of what it is that we're expecting. Let me share with you the forecast heat index values. What you're looking at here, this is from the GFS forecast model, and not this is set in stone or anything else like that, but it gives a pretty good indication of where we are going to be. This would be for Sunday, so take a look here at Sunday afternoon, even already on Sunday, saying heat index value of around 100 degrees. Check out what happens on Monday. There's 105. Move you through into Tuesday. Now, Tuesday, there's a chance for clouds and maybe a rain shower, so notice the heat index isn't as oppressive on Tuesday, but boy, we're going to make up for it by Wednesday, and I think into Thursday as well. This computer forecast model is only keeping heat index values around 100. I think the chance is there to top out around 105 to 110 in some areas as far as those heat index values go. What about the chance for rain or anything else like that? All the models are pretty much remaining pretty similar in terms of how much rain we could see. Let me give you a total amount of how much rain could fall. This again is just from the GFS forecast model. For our area, maybe on Tuesday we see a 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch of rain in the area. Outside of that, no new rain looks to fall for at least several days. Here is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, maybe by the Tuesday following, the 26th of July, maybe more rainfall. So it's not out of the question that we spend about a week in the dry pocket across the area. And this is going to be a big change for us, considering the last 15 days we've piled up nearly 8 inches of rainfall, and the average for this month is only about 4.45. Do I have that graphic readily available? Let me see if I can find that for you here. I think this is it. Yeah, this is as of just a couple of days ago. I don't think we've added on to this. 7.74 inches of rain. The typical July average is 4.45. So truly just incredible amounts of rainfall. So that all goes out the window, though, next week, with the exception of Tuesday. Maybe even on Monday, a stray shower wouldn't surprise me. But I really think that after Tuesday goes by, it's hot and it's dry. It is July after all. Typical temperature this time of year is around 89 degrees, so we'll run about 4 or 5 degrees above that. That's about it for the video blog today. Pretty simple, pretty easy. The big takeaway here, it's going to be hot the next few days, so make sure you've got the water, make sure you've got the AC, make sure you've got a pool. And of course, we'll keep you updated on temperatures, heat index, and any new chances for rain that come along. Thank you for checking out the video blog. Enjoy your Saturday. I'm meteorologist